Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Guardians of Haven. His name is Jeff. Thank you for joining us for your weekly dose of superhero shenanigans. My name is Alex, and I will be your humble game master this evening. And happy National Game Master Day to those who celebrate or curse their GMs. Not that any of my players remembered and said Happy GM Day to me.
I didn't know until you
Maybe
just said
we
it.
were waiting for the stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
mm.
Duh.
If I'd have known, I'd have made orange
Yeah.
drop cookies, but I
Yeah.
didn't know.
You don't know. This could have been an orange drop cookie situation, Alex, but then you went and ruined it.
No, don't you guys don't get to gaslight me. I'm the game master here.
Actually, Canadian GM Day is next Tuesday, so
That's true.
See you on Lancer.
I also think everyone is literally a game master except for me. So you're
Yeah,
not the
Alex.
game master.
I'm the game master today. It's my special day.
He's a game master. He's not the game master.
I feel
you're
like
game,
Deuce is like really the game master today. You know what I mean?
You're like a game mistress. It's the
Plays
same thing,
like-
but
Plays us all like a fiddle. I get it.
Well, tonight we are playing Mutants and Masterminds by our friends at Green Rooney Publishing. M&M's a superhero game that uses its simple D20 mechanics to generate thrilling action and high-stakes drama. One of my favorite things about this game is the hero point. Hero points are a currency the players have, which allows them to influence the story in exciting ways, from rerolling failures to editing the scene to using their powers in new and creative ways. And these points are earned by good role-playing, jokes I think are funny, jokes I think aren't funny, and suffering the consequences of your character's complications, and bullying the game master. I will give everybody one extra hero point to start today.
Wow.
And we will pay for that later.
yeah, I'm a little concerned with the difficulty of this.
All right.
Uh,
He forgot. We're Freedom League Dark. We're going to kick some ass with that extra hero point. We got this.
Yeah, I believe in you. I'm sure the continent-sized kaiju that you're fighting in space is going to be totally easy and no problem at all.
Yeah.
will
Correct.
The dice believe it. Will the dice believe in us?
Centuria's here.
So
Centuria
Yeah.
did not do well last time. Let's
Maybe my
have a
roll
different
20 luck will
energy.
continue. And I'll
Oh,
get some
luck.
criticals
Is that what we're calling
again.
it? Luck.
No,
Oh, look,
See, the-
another 20. Oh, look, another 19. Yeah, what are the odds?
Never tell me the odds. I don't understand math. They're also a tool that you have. Hero points are also a tool you have access to as an audience member. If you follow, subscribe, or donate bits during the stream, you're given a hero point to give to the hero of your choice. I also want to thank our sponsor, Norse Foundry, the best place in the world to buy dice. You can use our code USP Norse to get 10% off your order and free shipping. We've gathered some courageous heroes today. Say hi, Jeff. Heroes.
Not
Hi,
tonight.
Hi,
Jeff.
Jeff.
heroes.
Heroes.
Oh, I forgot that part.
I want to give everyone a chance to tell us a little bit about themselves, explain some of the manic energy we have today, and the character they're playing, and have them answer the question, which is, if your character had to live in a different time period, which one would you choose? And I will start today with Deuce.
Howdy, everybody. I'm the Deuce. I am the Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego to Kevin's Oregon Trail of classic educational games, the Untold Stories Project. I would like to take a moment to thank all of my players here for just being wonderful people in my little games. I know it's the Game Master Day, and I'm here for it, and they're here for me, and that's what makes this day great. So thank you, all of you. And those watching, thank you too, just for being you. Yeah, and to go with that, right now I'm playing Gator Man. Take a gator, take a man, shove them together. There you go. Might be a fuzzy little guy later. Stuff happens. It's a weird day, but that's what Wednesdays are for. To answer the question of the day, nah, I'm happy where I'm at. This crazy weird time frame I'm in right now is what brought me here, so I'm cool with it. I'm running with it. I don't even have a funny answer. I'm just going with that. So, from my Eiffel Tower to his dysentery, Kevin, go.
Wow. Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm other Kevin. I'll be playing Overdrive initially and maybe Chimera later. We just have to wait and see what's going to happen. Lots of good stuff happening on the channel. Lots of cool shows rolling around. I guess we're approaching our season finale, but Lancer's going strong. There's other stuff coming up. Keep an eye on the stream. 24 hours left to go in that 4th edition Kickstarter. Time to get in. As for the question of the day, Overdrive would choose to live not in Victorian England because, oh my God, that 8 box was a scarring episode, wasn't it? But of course, I feel he could sense the vibe. He would go back to the 80s because who wouldn't, right? And with that, I'm gonna kick it over to Canada Dry. Go ahead, Calvin.
Oh, I was like, who could that be? I'm Calvin.
He's just dry. He's not
Right.
Canada dry.
Oh.
Yeah, when
We
I'm at home, I'm
established
just
that.
dry.
Oh my
I'm
God.
Calvin, and tonight I am playing Bowman, the agile archer with the awesome array of arrows, and possibly Alara, the psychic superhero from the dark side of the moon. And to answer the question of the day, Bowman's pretty happy where he is. If anything, he would want to be just a few years in the future just to see how well
Oh.
Jason does as a vigilante in Freedom City.
Getting out of child support.
Well, yeah, you know, when
Yes.
I'm not gonna pull on that thread.
There is no child support when you steal the kid off the street.
That's
Damn.
I mean, I don't know.
he still has to keep the
Uh.
freezer stocked with hot pockets. That's his child support.
And I feel like
The
you
Hot
probably have
Pocket
to
tax.
pay for him to go to the superhero school. So that doesn't feel free.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I
'Cause
don't
it's like a
He
family
got a school
thing.
voucher. It's all good.
In any case, so we don't have to parse out the legal system of Freedom City.
Actually, I think that's a better stream I do tonight. Let's
Oh, no.
everybody open up your
The
law
trial of Bowman.
Save it for sweeps.
Well deserved. With all of that, I'm going to pass it over to my favorite twin cat.
Hey guys, I'm Kat. I am playing our very sad, very grumpy, very depressed girl Centuria. And maybe our very sad, very grumpy, very depressed girl Ursa as well. Who knows? I don't know. I don't have anything really important to say, so I'm just gonna say for the question of the day, I think Centuria would like to travel back in time to when her father was sort of the big superhero here, and one because she would, like to live with her father, but two because that would take a little bit of the weight off her shoulders as she would have someone like her to share the burden with. So that's my answer. And I am going to pass it to Anderson. Andy.
Hey everyone, I'm Andy. I am here for our superhero shenanigans on Wednesday nights. Tonight I am playing Resonant, our resident gem mage, probably getting to Aelin, our Arkenthian femme fatale as well at some point this evening. But to answer Alex's question of the day, Resonant is very happy with her time frame on Earth. She might want to go back and visit some of LaFondi's history. She would absolutely not want to live in the past at any point in time, though. Too many master mages in one time frame could cause all sorts of weird things to happen, and she's not about to let that happen. So, with that, I will pass it on to Captain Flynn Jonesy.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jonesy, and tonight I'm starting off the stream playing Mortis, Guardian of the Crossroads and Mystical Master of Necromancy. And as far as what time period Mortis would want to be in, now is good. Before would be really bad. Mortis is a very out and proud gay man, and traveling back in time would probably be a bad thing for him. Yeah, so he maybe the future is where he wants to go to, but given the current time stream, he's not sure that the future would be a good choice either. So he's gonna stick it out right where he is. And as far as yeah, that's my answer as far as the question of the day. And with that, I'll kick it back up to Alex.
I do think Mortis would be a fun addition to the Legion of Superheroes, though. I think there's some play there. I think that would be a fun dynamic. If I had to pick a future for Mortis to go to. Yeah, I'm Alex. I'm very happy. Well, I don't know. This current time period is pretty bad. It's kind of the worst timeline, but there's a lot of things that I like about my life here. But I don't know. I don't think I would go back terribly far. Maybe 10 years. Try it again. See how it goes. And I think with that, we will go ahead and dive into tonight's episode. So without further ado, last time on Guardians of Haven / Freedom League Dark, our heroes finished their climactic battle with the giant Toon force. They were able to successfully vanquish the robots and clear the way for them to head up to Toon's penthouse to hopefully acquire the Axiom Stone. Maybe the Moonstone. We'll see what happens. I almost called it the Mind Stone. And then we checked in with the Freedom League Dark, who awoke from their prison inside Farside Fury to the dulcet tones of Freebooter, who offered to teleport them to the lighthouse, but they decided not to let the supervillain know the access codes for their secret headquarters, because they're much smarter than heroes in other properties would have been. After which they armed themselves with the special EMP device and loaded up in one of Daedalus's rockets and rocketed off to go stop the Curator, who is fast approaching with a quadrant of his moon world, his museum world, ready to lay waste to Toon and recover the 2 Preserver Stones for himself. Upon their arrival, he did deploy something he called the Solar Threnody, that everybody else decided is named Jeff because of his happy little face. A massive, bulbous, octopoid-like figure who is made of sort of the psychic remnants of the people on Magnalore who were consumed by Collapsar. Sort of one big octopus-shaped psychic scream of a billion dead souls. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure he's adorable. Mortis prepared a ritual to try to do something with the crossroads in relation to poor Jeff, so we're excited to see how that plays out tonight. And our heroes have prepared their assault on the Curator. Gatorman and Bowman inside the ship on their way to try to deploy the EMP to prevent the super weapon from firing. And everybody else kind of taking turns whacking on Jeff. I think that's where we'll pick up tonight at the start of Battle Round 2.
Was Resonant inside the ship as well?
She was back at the ship, yes.
Okay, I'm starting to remember where everything was.
Yep.
I thought that was the case too, but I didn't want to overcommit.
Nope. Yeah, Resident did not go out into the wild world of space, even though she has her spacesuit.
She was hanging out the door. Centurion was flying. Spooky was flying. Overdrive shot himself out of a torpedo tube. Good times.
That's pretty dope.
Bowman shot a rocket-propelled arrow because that's the only way it works in space.
And almost missed.
Well, I didn't miss. Just had no effects.
Almost.
No one remembers that because I used a hero point.
That was an alternate reality where I almost missed South America with an arrow.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
To be fair, you're shooting South America from the moon, so
Yeah,
Still Bowman. I mean, come on.
His arrow bounced off of the ship's deflector beam and traveled onto the planet where it hit a volcanic fault line, blowing the planet up. Now we get to the trial of Bowman.
oh great.
Planned the whole time. Okay, so we start with Overdrive at the top of initiative. What would you like to do, my friend?
Oh Lord. Right, so over here, run around on Jeff because why not? Every time for the screen to go blank. What are we gonna try next? Just for laughs, I guess, because it is my character sheet. So I'm gonna do that rapid fire thing that if my internet weren't busy crashing, I would click on. Come on, internet, stay with me. Back at the time to lose my character sheet.
I've been here ever since you put me in the computer with an AOL CD.
Come on. So, son of a bitch. Okay. Okay.
Tell me
Starting
in
all
the
over
universe
again.
makes one of-
There's Overdrive. So I don't need to see the picture. I need a character sheet. Okay, so believe my Fists of Fury is multi-attack.
Oh,
Why
almost
wouldn't it
certainly.
be? Yes, so let's do that. And what's happening? I heard it. I heard it bleep.
Yeah, the 27.
Okay. So
I am happy to inform you that that does hit, and you'll get +5 DC for your multi attack.
okay, so then that's a DC 33 toughness.
I have succeeded at your DC 33 toughness check.
Rude. Succeeded by rolling a 3. I call shenanigans. All right. Yeah. I will keep moving because that seems like a good idea.
It's fair. Centuria.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I can. Yep.
Can you hear us though?
Okay, everyone is really spotty. So just I'm gonna say what I'm gonna do and just tell me if you can't hear me in the chat or yeah. Let's go with that. So I believe, if I'm correct, that there were a bunch of souls behind the octopus eye things.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so I heard that. So are his teeth real teeth?
What a complex question you've asked.
Like are they hard and are they sharp?
They are hard and they are sharp.
I cannot hear what you said.
He said
Yes,
they are hard and
they
sharp.
are sharp.
They are hard and sharp. I would like to try
Yes.
to tear one of his teeth out and use it to break the eyeball.
Savage, monstrous. Okay. Roll to hit. And now would be a good time to power attack and heavy blow, if I had to offer any suggestions.
Start my
Mhm.
computer, maybe.
Oh,
Wait.
I think you're back.
You're
now.
back.
Oh,
Yeah.
everyone is
Can you hear
moving
us?
and I can hear you all?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Huzzah.
Okay, did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What do
Is it-
what do
not-
you need from me?
Power attack. Power attack.
Uh,
Heavy blow.
Power
Yes.
attack, heavy blow. I can do
roll a 16.
those things.
And roll a
I-
16 or higher.
Okay, so heavy blow. No, new heavy blow. That would
Oh,
only be
good
like
news,
a
you-
9, right?
You would
If
be
I
doing
did
all.
power attack.
You would be doing all out too. So
Yeah, I would assume you'd be doing all out attack
Yeah.
and power attack at the same time.
So then it's a 9.
no, it's a 14.
14. 14
Oh,
will
it's
hit.
still a 14 because it adds.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
And it makes your DC a 46. I've rolled a 53 on my toughness check, however.
I am going to spend a hero point and do it again.
Oh, it's almost a crit.
I know.
Another 46. Here we go. 54 that time.
Okay. It's gonna be similar to to last week, I see. So that was just to tear the tooth out.
Yeah, but essentially to get the tooth out and then prepare it for a spear.
Okay.
But the roots seem to run deep. It's almost like you're trying to yank a mountain out of the ground, which you could do, but
Not with Alex's current rules.
Oh,
Not with the legendary toughness of this creature.
Okay. Well, then that's my turn.
Resonant.
All right. Resonant, two things. One, refresh everyone's
Deflection field.
yes, refresh everyone's deflection field, and then I will go fatigued. And with Ritualist, I will assist Mortis in whatever he is doing with the crossroads.
Perfect.
So I will roll a magic check with +5 for due to teamwork.
Perfect.
49. Natural
Nat
20.
Does that include the +5? Or are we at
Yes,
54?
no, it does
Okay.
include the +5 from my bonus. I only have a +24 magic because that's I think that's the max I can have.
Yeah. Wow. Good job, Resonant. Bringing out a timer for one episode, and you're rolling Resonant skill checks. That will be several degrees of success on what Mortis is trying to do. I just need my pen. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Need
So
one trigger point for Andy.
Resonant kind of cut. Bowman, are you back at the controls, or did you put it on autopilot?
I think the plan was to, well, yeah, I'm put it on autopilot so he could shoot that arrow, and then he moved by action back towards the controls.
Right. Okay. So Resonant's going to sit down in the co-pilot seat. She's going to look at you, and she's going to say, "I might be a while. Just keep us safe." And you won't see her set up the deflection field because it's subtle and nobody ever sees it. But then she basically goes. She sets into a meditative pose, and you see this glow, this kind of black and white scintillating glow about her as she's summoning her magics of dark and shadow and light to empower Mortis.
And there's a panel on the image on the issue immediately afterwards with the curator sitting at the bridge of his museum world with just the one bat grimace on his face. Just
Like, oh, fudge.
And looking at the state of things, he is going to take a chance and try to blow up the moon. I assume you didn't put a repose field on the moon.
No, I did not put a repose field on the moon. That can only go onto people, not objects.
This is coming
Okay.
from Jeff.
No, it's coming from the curator's laser beam.
Damn it.
It's horrible that we have somebody who can interpose for the moon.
Ooh.
I guess.
I mean, the twins would appreciate it.
It's almost like this was foreshadowed.
Don't speak for Ursa. Ursa might not appreciate it.
Wow.
All right. I guess I'll interpose for the
We really
moon.
should have saved this moment till Jason or Jace Kestrel was here because I know he's a big fan of interpose and would truly relish this moment.
I interpose the moon. I love the
Kat, you be sure
ability.
and share that with him at Matinee Con.
He'll just glare at me.
I know this, but that's a good sign. The glare means you're getting through.
Centuria, I've got good news and bad news.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's all just bad news, really, more than anything.
Oh, perfect.
It's,
Yeah, my favorite
DC
kind.
55 toughness check.
Yeah. All right. DC 55. Okay. 40.
There you go. It's just a stagger.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
Real.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to keep that.
You can recover from it next turn. It's not the end of the roll. But
It'll be fine.
the green 8 laser beam fires up. All the people on the moon collectively clench for a second, but the golden streak of Centuria flies up and absorbs the blast. And we cut back to the curator in the next panel, looking whatever the robot version of alarmed is. If Chimera's indication, any indication, he just says curious.
Of course.
Bowman.
Okay. Well, seeing that the beam is charged enough to be fired, Bowman is very concerned with getting this EMP onto Curator's ship, but also needs, Resident asked him to cover her, and he simply cannot say no. So,
Also, I see a hero point for Jonesy in the chat, so I will pop that in.
I guess Gatorman being on the ship and being an engineer, Bowman's gonna ask, can you activate that device if I can get you in close enough?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Then Bowman's gonna do what he can to bring the ship into the Curator's hold so that we can get Gatorman on board with the device. With vehicles, possibly, or whatever.
Yeah, go ahead, give me a vehicles check.
Let me
Picturing
open my
the
sheet.
cool landing in Revenge of the Sith where Obi-Wan jumps out of the top of the ship. Except instead of a lightsaber, he has a laser tail.
Ooh. I got 2 luck points. And I'm very disconcerted that if this fails, then the moon might blow up, so.
Valid.
Cat,
What?
Jason has awarded you a hero point. Alex has to honor it.
What?
What?
Those are the rules. You let Jason know I did my best. All right. So Bowman, with a 26, you are able to get into the hangar, no problem. And you're going to just jettison Gatorman there and fly back out, or what's your battle plan?
Well, what's the condition in these inside of this hangar bay? Like, are there? I don't know that Curator has like troops or anything like that, but what is in here?
There are several dozen Chimera units in here, outfitted for battle. They are each bedecked in these, looks like suits of silver chrome armor. All of them are wearing pants, unlike the Chimera you're used to seeing, weirdly enough.
I do like that pants are basically the goatees of evil chimeras.
So our chimera should start wearing pants then, is what I'm hearing?
All belt, no pants. That's the Chimera way.
Ew.
No, so I am technically an animal life form. I would like someone to contact PETA about the treatment I'm receiving here.
As Chimera or as you?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
I'll
Mary,
get
don't give
Sarah
a shit.
McLaughlin right on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
And the
let's-
Chimeras do appear to be armed and ready to prevent somebody from accessing the giant death ray.
I can do 2 things at once. Bowman is going to fire upon the chimeras, not so much to destroy them, but more to provide some sort of cover fire to allow Gatorman to disembark without having to worry about them.
Excellent. Since it is more intended to disperse them, you can use vehicles or your ranged combat skill, whichever one's better for you.
Wow.
I assume they're not arrows.
Well, yeah,
on
actually,
the
that's
Daedalus
fair.
ship.
Don't assume anything.
What would my base range combat be then, actually?
Actually, I guess if you want to spend a hero point to edit the scene, I guess you could say Daedalus has a Bowman mode for the weapons on the Archimedes.
What would that even... I'm trying to visualize.
Activate the harpoons. Yeah, when you guys go hunting space whales, I get it. Yeah, okay.
it does sound really cool, and I don't know what my ranged combat would be. I guess it would only be my dexterity.
Dexterity plus any ranks you have in the ranged attack advantage.
No, everything is bows. So yeah, I'll spend that hero point. Or actually, no, you said I could roll vehicles.
Yeah, whichever one you think is right.
I'll roll vehicles because if I fail, I can use a luck point, and those are slightly less valuable. And I'll save the hero point for not dying.
Hey, not dying is good.
It's like the one thing Bowman does. Oh no, I don't need to spend that luck point. Never mind. I rolled a 29.
Get back here, luck point.
I'll take that. That's a 29 for vehicles.
29 is pretty good. You have cleared a pathway for the Gator Man amidst the chimeras.
And I'll keep the ship parked in the hangar bay just so I can go to either side if needed.
You should address them as speedsters to trigger Gator Man's rage, and then he would take them all out. Just saying.
Well, he's not going to say that. He's going to say to Gator Man, if things get dicey in there, you call me and I'll back you up.
Things get dicey in there. I screwed up. Appreciate it, though.
As opposed to Choppy or Julianne. You know?
Any form of sliced potato in there.
Everything's gone hog rotten.
Wow.
All right, good job, Bowman. Over to Mortis, who is preparing the ritual and has just received a massive influx of magic from Resonant.
Yes, he has. So, so Mortis has been over there, prepping a spell and starting a incantation in the middle of space because why not? Because all roads lead to the crossroad apparently. And so around Jeff, a series of lore Republic style sigils and emblems representing their life, death, and the afterlife for them start appearing in a ring around the creature, around the whole area. So, giant ring, with Mortis at one of the points of it. And then as the influx of energies from Resonant kick in, Mortis' physical appearance shimmers and shifts. So he ends up looking less like Mortis and more like the lore master of the underworld, the afterlife. And so he ends up looking like the high cleric of the legendary high cleric of the Lore Republic. So he grows to be like 15 feet tall, flowing hair, and basically looks like the incarnation of their the high cleric who shuffers people onto the afterlife. He's got his crook and a crook in one hand and the whole bit, and then a shimmery kind of a dark purplish light kind of pours out and actually starts forming a crossroads, an intersection underneath the underneath Jeff. So Jeff's kind of floating above it.
God, that's so cool. I want an animated series immediately because 15-foot Grim Reaper in space performing this magic with the metal soundtrack in the background is just too much.
Yeah.
So
Give me an expertise crossroads check or magic or whatever your best expertise skill is.
Expertise.
And I'll give you a +5 circumstance bonus for how metal and awesome this is.
So that was going to be a expertise crossroads because that is his thing. So
And if you have teamwork, I'll give you another +5 bonus.
unfortunately, I do not. Hey, wait. You know what? I have hero points, and I got one earlier from Devious. So Devious, thank you for the hero point because I now have teamwork.
Teamwork.
Because that's something I really should buy for my character because
Been on a team long enough now.
him and Resident have been doing this shtick for a while now. So so with that, Oh my god. I rolled a 2. So I'm going to spend a hero point and roll again because I rolled a 2.
Good choice. I was like, damn, you're at a plus 26. You should roll better than that. Wow.
And so I still rolled bad, but because it's a hero point reroll, it's a 48.
Any of your
Yeah,
all the circumstance bonuses added in there.
Yeah, all the plus 10s added in there from the circumstance bonuses. Yeah, so it's 48.
Well, that is another 4 degrees of success, which does get to the 10 I needed for the challenge. Wow. I set that pretty high too. Good job, guys. So, Mortis, what happens as you banish Jeff to wherever Jeff goes when Jeff dies?
So Jeff actually fades out, leaving just the thousands and thousands of souls that are. Oh, did we lose? Oh, everyone shifted on screen for a second. So Jeff actually fades. The physical manifestation of Jeff fades. That form fades, but all the shards, the thousands of soul shards, are still there. And as they were standing there, a manifestation of the cleric, the lower cleric of the underworld, actually appears on one end of the crossroads and literally shepherds them down the road. And as they do, they start fading out and sparkling out as they actually move on to their afterlife.
Oh.
And so they find peace and actually get to go to their afterlife.
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna give you your hero point back.
And then I depower. And
did I do it?
Warrior needs food badly.
He I don't have the fatigue condition, but I'm drawn that way.
Necromancer needs food badly.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
that was a thing I did.
Again, the curator says curious in a panel somewhere.
Curious as he smashes as he like crunches a control in his grasp.
That was one of my rarest things. I just sacrificed it. Gatorman.
Well, I know where I need to go in there. I have a path to get there, so there's only one thing to do. Pop the overly delicate EMP in my mouth, go to the door, claws out, jump down in a full-on sprint, start sculling like a gator towards the hangar and through to reach his destination. Full sprint the whole way.
Heck yeah. Since Bowman cleared the path for you, you're free to race pretty much all the way there. You're going to the firing mechanism, or are you heading somewhere else?
I think last week when I looked it over, that was the best place for it, or the one that would cause the most damage and knock it out. So if that was where I located, that's where I'm doing it.
Awesome. Yeah, you scuttle that way on all fours, slide into the entranceway. There are a couple of chimeras in there who are manning the cannon device, but you don't have to put it on the device in order to trigger the EMP. You can just activate it when you get into the room.
I mean, it works on preserver tech, so they're going to be less happy about this than I am. So activate it right there. I have no problem with this. It may be a little tingly, but that's fine.
Yeah, you're not a preserver. Well,
nope.
Are you a stormer?
I am. I love when multiple people go,
Curious.
Curious.
I'm not gonna sidetrack myself too much because I keep trying to do this as Ethan, and Aaron keeps telling me it doesn't work that way. So I won't change the precedent now. Basically, once the nanites change you, the nanites aren't responsible for keeping you the way you are. Because I kept trying to argue for Aaron that Ethan should be able to destormer people as somebody who can move the nanites out of their bodies. Um, so the EMP goes off. There is a massive power surge through the museum world as the systems begin to die down and the panels begin to explode and spark, Star Trek style. The chimeras in the immediate vicinity, their bodies sort of pulsate and quiver, and they devolve into this terrible gray goo. Almost looks like they may be comprised of some sort of nanites. And they are unable to resist you at this point, Caterman. And the cannon doesn't seem like it's going to be firing.
That looks disgusting. All right. Don't know if our comms will work, so turn around, start making my way back. It seems like it's shut down. I'll take it.
How do I go up from this degree of epicness in future campaigns? Asked Doc Void. We're sort of finishing at the high point, heading into the Preserver Stone story, and then we can kind of go back down to Earth a little bit after this is all over.
Or back to Luna, as
Yeah.
it were.
As it were. Overdrive. You are
How
suddenly bereft of a platform.
No.
Bye.
How far away is Centuria drifting?
Um,
I just interposed for the moon, so pretty far away.
That's dumb talk.
You're in Greenland. She's in orbit.
yeah. I mean, she's probably maybe 10 miles away.
10 miles. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to do a power
Remember
stunt.
how many miles she can move in a move action?
A lot.
Dominus system.
Oh, she can go 1,000 miles in a round. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
She's like a flying speedster. I hate it.
Flying speedster in space.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Maybe that's the less useful.
Just saying, overdrive windmilling in space with no resistance and nowhere to go is going on my Christmas card.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I've got all these weird vibrational tricks, so I'm assuming I could dump some. I'm not sure what you would call the power to basically create a gravity field. Is there such a or a force effect essentially to run on? Like Iceman on his ice slide, but it's vibrations.
Not cosmic rays. You're not gonna run on cosmic rays.
Yeah. So what would that cost running on cosmic rays?
I mean, that's just a power stunt. You can use extra effort to do it, or you can spend a hero point to do it.
I'll spend a hero point to do it. Because I have the speed to get to Centuria if I have something to run on, which is something I need. I'm pretty sure.
Aren't you still Master Mage of Velocity or something like that?
He
Shh,
is
we're
still
not talking about
the
that.
Master
We're not
Mage of
talking about this.
Velocity.
Okay. So how far did she go in a round?
She can go 1,000 miles in a round.
1,000 miles in a round. Yes, okay. So I can also pull that off. So actually I can go 4,000 miles around. So I will race to her then. I'll stunt that with a hero point, race over to her, and then use my metabolic acceleration for a heal check. And that's against the DC 10.
Sounds dirty.
Do-do-do-do. So many things going on. All right, let's do a die roll here. It's 13. So that's a 31. So that should get rid of her staggered, and maybe if she has any other lingering stuff and things about.
I had one bruise.
Okay, so it's a DC 10, and every degree of success gets rid of another injury. So
Yep, with a 31,
That's
you
enough for,
have
like-
well and truly healed all of Centuria's wounds with your good vibrations.
indeed.
Doc says hydrate.
Hydrate.
Curses, I don't have anything to drink.
You keep sitting
have
down at a
island-
game
Told
with
me
nothing
last
to
week,
drink.
pretend. So pretend.
I know. I have
Yeah,
Island
that's true.
Margarita hand sanitizer.
Ew, don't drink that.
No.
Do they make that?
Yeah, it comes in this handy dandy little green bottle.
Don't make
I wonder
that.
what proof it is.
Smells like
Doesn't
Don't
matter.
make.
looks like
no,
candy.
don't drink that.
Tastes like
Why don't I make
poison.
Long Island iced tea hand soap?
I
That'd
don't
be
need
amazing.
another phone call like the mustard gas phone call. Okay.
Mustard gas?
Long story.
So it turns
Yes.
out it is incredibly easy to make mustard gas with home chemicals you might use to clean your bathroom if you leave the door closed.
And you use the
Ah.
you mix them together incorrectly.
Yep.
Also, don't clean your bathroom with the door closed when you're
That-
using strong chemicals.
Always do it in a well-ventilated space.
Basic chemistry brought to you by the Untold Stories Project.
The more you know.
How to clean your bathroom tutorial.
Oh, it's clean when you're done. Everything's dead.
You included.
Yeah.
That was a fun trip to the ER.
No, it wasn't.
Let's look up the definition of fun. Words have meaning, according to a certain game master.
You had a bad time for a good amount of time after you did that.
So
I thought that was
Overdrive,
just
you have
MacGyver shit. You really did that. All right.
yeah, no, you open the door, turn the fan on. Don't mix bleach and ammonia.
Okay, come on, dude. Like I didn't
I
know
did
that
it
was
on
mustard gas, but
purpose.
You gotta
But
learn
that's definitely,
somehow.
like- that's a big no-no. What?
Even Kevin is like, bruh.
I've done some dumb shit, but that's crazy. That's crazy.
Anyway, that was really nice of you, Overdrive. Thanks.
Something. That's an
Thank-
easy way to have an emergency.
And
I mean, I might
and-
use that at work. I don't even know, but oh no, I've made mustard gas.
and
It was
somewhere
research for Titan City. All of the World War I veterans. I need to know what they felt like.
All right, what's
Centuria,
happening?
it's your turn.
Oh, right. She'll give a nod to Dave as a thanks. Say, "Are you good here?"
Give that thumbs up in the vacuum of space because talking's difficult.
Great. And then
You're in a suit. You have a comms.
I know. Maybe the
Mortis,
comms busted. I don't know.
can Mortis talk in the state that he's in normally?
I think so, but I think it sounds probably pretty awesome.
Lots of reverb.
She will run up or fly up to Mortis and ask if there's anything that would be helpful to him for her to do.
We need to make sure Caterman's okay. He's trying to put the EMP in the cannon. So
And without even a second thought, she will be flying off to wherever Gatorman is because she didn't even know that he was doing that.
Oh man. I mean, in true Centuria fashion, I imagine you're just going straight down the barrel of the cannon and destroying it to go into the room that Gatorman's in. If
Sure.
I had to guess.
Yep.
That
sounds
sounds like
about
a
right.
good time.
this shot me. Let's stop that.
Yeah. I'll destroy that shit.
Hey, I felt that. Do not like.
True.
You need me to roll anything? Or
So it is destroying an object. It is defenseless, so you can do a final strike against it. Just don't roll a 1 to hit.
well, we'll see. Just my
It's made
regular
of preserved-
unarmed.
Or your heavy blow probably would be the
Oh,
better,
I guess that
better
makes
choice.
sense. Okay,
Not a 1.
not a 1.
Not a 1. So that will be a DC 51. It's a pretty tough material, but I don't think it's going to survive. No, I think what's 36 minus 50, 51 minus 36 is 15, right?
Yes.
So that is destroyed. You basically, what happens is you destroy the cannon and make your way into the room that Gatorman's in.
So Gatorman, you literally just see a huge explosion in front of you, pretty much, and then from the explosion flies in Centuria, just
Jesus.
through the flames.
Oh, nice to see you. EMP worked. So did you. Good job.
Are you okay?
A little scared, not because of them, but I'm great.
Okay.
Yeah, we're fine. Good. Come here. Just give you the.
I think you might need this more than me right now.
The hug? Hey, sure. That sounds good. I'm happy with the hug.
And then she'll pick you up and fly you to a different part of the ship.
Oh,
That
I
could
forgot
be
how much I
annoying.
hate this.
She will not ask for permission.
I don't think I
Someone
would be
pull up
allowed to
for a
say
speed
no.
wake? Oh,
It's like the Centuria wake. Strong wake. Yeah.
The
and then
strong
that's
wake.
it.
I love the strong wake. That's so good.
It's a little different. I'm used to going around objects, not through them.
Yeah,
But
it's not
9 out
as
of 10
fast,
would
but
recommend.
it's not slow.
It's pretty fast. All right. Resonant.
Yes.
The curator is in a bad position.
Mm-hmm. Resident can kind of sense what's going on, and she'll reach out and she'll click the comm. One last chance. My team has taken care of most everything you've thrown at us. You can leave and never come back.
Give me a persuasion check, and I'll give you a +5 circumstance bonus because you did destroy Jeff and his cannon.
Sure. Persuasion with a +5. I rolled a
You
3
can
and
do
got a
better than that.
I say I rolled a 3 and got a 28. So yeah, we'll spend a hero point. Do that again. Roll the natural 1 the next time. Thanks, Alex. But it's a reroll, so 36.
With a 36, there are several moments of quiet contemplation on the other end of the comm. But the curator will say, I see my part in this drama has played out. And things are progressing in the manner that our masters foresaw. Very well. Till such a time as the crisis is averted, you are the caretaker of the Axiom Stone.
Good.
And the museum world will come to a halt, and it will turn around, and it will start going the other direction.
Come on back, everyone. Good job. He's leaving.
When we'll swing the ship around and pick up everybody who isn't capable of transporting themselves.
Look at
still-
Centuria and look at the moon flying away and go, "You better run." Aha! He smiled. I saw it. Can't pretend.
You always make me smile, Xavier. Even in the worst of times.
Oh, that's nice.
My hero.
Not to interrupt, but we still have the moon situation to deal with.
And something interesting happens when the rest of you turn to look at Earth's moon. The moon disappears with a popping sound and a sound effect, like a comic book sound effect, a pop.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
That's
Okay.
not good.
So next time, I'll just not say anything.
That was
Way to
Cat,
jinx-
not Centurion.
Way to jinx the moon there, Bowman.
Just the bow squint at the empty space where the moon used to be. And yeah, to figure out what's going on with that, let's head on over to the Guardians of Haven.
Let me close
Meanwhile,
this character sheet.
Da-da-da-da.
One
Like-
moment while we get into character.
like the Freedom League logo comes out and then it flips and it's
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Meanwhile, on the moon,
Oh, goodness.
Player tokens. Do we need to take a quick break for everybody to recalibrate and get back into their other characters? That's
Not-
probably a good point.
I
Not a
think
bad
that's
idea,
good.
yeah.
I want to go get ice cream.
Ice
I
cream.
want some.
Too
Yeah,
bad.
don't
I
come
have
back
like
without enough for the whole
this
group.
much left.
yeah, do you have enough for the whole group?
Yeah, if you don't have enough for everybody, no.
What kind? What kind?
It's like chocolate with like brownie and chunks of chocolate and all kinds of
Just a
chocolate
bunch
in
of
there.
crap.
I got strawberry.
So rude.
The
We're
rest
gonna
of
have
our
Bad
these-
for morale.
you get
Cat-
you get ice cream too. You deserve it. That's from your GM on GM's day. Go get you something nice.
I want a pick of what type of I want a pick of the brand and the flavor of ice cream, Cat. when we get
Okay,
back.
I'll send it to you.
Perfect. All right, gonna switch us off to break.
Okay.
Why?
Thank you,
Deuce?
Calvin.
Why?
Hi, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us while we took our short break.
Just a normal break.
We were just making sure our players were able to get into the mindset of the other characters because I keep punishing them and making them change characters in the middle of streams. Don't be like me. Don't repeat my mistakes.
2
Be
weeks
better than
in a
I was.
row.
That's my message to everybody in National GM's Day. Don't be like me.
Sage advice.
I don't even know what's happening for the rest of the stream. We'll just hang out and chat. I found out that they make oyster cracker flavored ice cream at my favorite ice cream shop, and I'm morose. I'm bereft of purpose.
Ew.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro.
oyster
What?
cracker and chili seasoning. It's Skyline flavored ice cream for the Ohio people.
That's so Ohio. I mean, I get that saying now. I really do.
That's horrific.
I heard
Yeah.
you say Skyline ice cream, and my brain thought about it and went no, and it just
I-
pushed
yeah.
it away.
I
was like,
think
I'm
I
from
just
Pennsylvania
skipped
where they
over
deep
it.
fry
You're
everything,
right.
and I thought that was out of control. But that sounds nasty.
Okay,
Can
look,
I make-
I'm all
can I make-
aboard the Deep Fried Alliance. I'm here for them. Batter it, throw it in a deep fryer.
My arteries
I'm
are not.
here.
That's
I like this make a willpower check to disbelieve.
Okay, yeah, let's move away from Skyline ice cream. I would never want to think about that again.
That's the rest of the adventure. I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
No.
Ice cream golems.
I would fight an
Ew.
ice cream golem. That'd be
Gives you
fun.
brain
Wait, where's
freezes.
your favorite ice cream store?
Graders, because I'm a basic Ohio
Graders
person.
has that?
Yeah, Graders
I
has
won't even
Skyline
speak
ice
its
cream.
name. Stop it.
I
Like Voldemort or whatever. Screw
That
you,
screamer
J.K.
must not
Rowling.
be
Anyway.
named. Yeah. So, sorry, we had to recalibrate as
Did
they're
we?
changing
Which
characters,
we definitely did.
which we definitely did. I'm trying to cover you guys.
Okay.
I mean, we're definitely more chaotic, so we are channeling the
yeah.
Guardians.
You know, that's
Yes.
true.
So we rejoin the Guardians as they are taking the lift up to Toon's penthouse. Any quiet thoughts as you guys are making your way up to what might be the final confrontation?
There's no quiet thought, but to rewind the scene just a tad, I recall that Toon basically gave Ursa a hard time last session for basically breaking her toys, and basically the if I remember correctly, it was something about don't come into my house and break my things.
Only
sounds about right,
because
yeah.
I said a sassy thing about not
Yes.
breaking things.
Yes,
but yes.
but so as we pass by one of the downed Toon robots, Aelin will kind of like step close to one of the bodies and bend over and say, well, if you hadn't brought a reality bending tilt to our reality, maybe none of this would have happened. And she'll stand up and she'll saunter off with the rest of the group. And
That's
she'll
Chimera will follow dutifully, of course.
and when she catches up with Ursa, she'll give her a wink and then turn as we get to the elevator for the doors to close.
She'll just be smug.
That was what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that last week, but then we changed characters too quickly.
I'm glad you're able to hold on to those cool moments between sessions because I definitely forgot.
I mean, you have so much going on, so
That's true. We plug Andy in between Guardian sessions. We let him out after on Wednesday nights.
Oh my god.
Keeps them fresh. Anyway,
So yeah, the elevator goes up, all the way up, probably higher than you expect it to. And it opens to Toon's command center from the looks of things. There are several dozen Toon holograms at different producer stations running like soundboards and light boards and monitoring the games that are currently underway. Some of them are doing a dutiful job. Some of them are frozen in place, their eyes rolled into the back of their head, making a terrible router noise.
Ooh.
Standing at the head of the observation deck that looks out over Farside, the domed spoke version of Farside, is Toon, who is currently sort of split 50-50 between Toon and the caretaker's appearance. The percentage shifts left and right as the two psyches vie for control, but she doesn't seem overly concerned with your arrival at this point.
So wait, is this Justice League Unlimited episode where Booster Gold sees Superman slam into the ground, gets up, and he's half Superman, half Batman, but he sounds like Wonder Woman?
Yes. What a good scene.
Good lord.
I'm gonna give Andy a hero point because that was a core memory you just unlocked.
I may have been rewatching Justice League and Justice League Unlimited recently.
As one should.
Yes. That and Batman Beyond.
Heck yeah. Very shui.
Aw.
But yeah, the control room seems to be in a state of controlled chaos at the moment, but they don't seem to pay you all any mind as you arrive.
That's rude.
Right?
You owe Kevin a nickel.
Hey, I'm
No.
down from 25 cents. Come on, man.
You owe him a
Inflation,
quarter and not a
Kevin.
Canadian
It's been
quarter.
6 years.
Oh no.
Chimera, any idea where the Preserver Stone might be? If they are
Well, to
indisposed.
trigger Jace Kestrel, do I sense anything, Alex? Oh, sorry.
I mean, a perception check.
So many tabs. Perception. And that's with my sensor array up. Are you kidding me? No. No. Y'all go ahead
Everybody
and
remember, we have
the
gone
hero
down
point.
from power level 14 to power level 12.
Yeah, but
That's
yeah.
still pretty rough.
That note might be for me more than you guys.
Ah,
Aha, but that's a 25 because a 10 on a hero point reroll is the most amazing thing to roll.
Yeah.
Huh.
I agree, Devious. Justice League, Unlimited, Batman, and Superman should be watched once a year. I concur. But with a 25, Chimera, it is the darndest thing. You think you might be inside the Preserver Stone, that this whole bridge might be the Axiom Stone.
Mistress Aelin, if my sensor readings are correct, we are inside the Axiom Stone.
well,
That's-
that's a wrinkle. We were hoping to just nip it and be out of here.
Is that the only stone you can detect, Chimera?
Well,
At the moment, that does appear to be the only stone on Chimera's sensors.
that is correct, Mistress Alara. I am unable to detect any other stones at this time.
Very well. One problem at a time.
So, how do we get out of the Axiom Stone?
Can we just go back through the elevator?
When you ask that question and look at the elevator, it has disappeared.
Nope.
Oh,
We wonder if perhaps reality wasn't actually shifted about us, but we were transported into a shifted reality within the Axiom Stone. And so everything we've been experiencing has not been on Farside City, but inside the Axiom Stone. That would explain how Toon was able to shift everything.
But then how would the Freedom League be visible?
Same thing. She shifted them in at some point.
There's also the matter of Caretaker, who I'm sure is splitting her concentration.
Are they helping each other? Or are they fighting each other?
Seeing as how their forms are not uniform, probably fighting.
What if we split them back
what
up?
the look on their face is not one of happy union that offers anything.
They're still not paying attention to us, though.
No.
But if we split them back up, then we would have both of them to deal with at their strength. Where if we defeat them as one while they're distracted, maybe that will be easier.
Well, she does raise a good point.
Can't imagine they'd work together when split up, but I do like the idea of one target.
Just how?
Better question. Why aren't they paying attention to us?
Here,
Nothing.
perhaps?
No, nothing here. Nothing here's paying attention to us.
Ursa's gonna walk over to the nearest thing, living thing, person thing.
That would be one of your teammates, because everything else is either a robot or a hologram.
Okay, fine. One of the robots instead. And try to get the robot's attention. She'll do some crazy shit in front of it.
Channeling your inner Michael Myers from Austin Powers.
Yeah. Does it seem to see me?
Not seem to see you.
Oh. Hello? Can I touch it?
You can touch it. It doesn't seem to have a reaction to it, though.
It's odd.
Do these controls look real? Like are they actually doing anything, or is it just flashy lights and like the bridge of the Enterprise?
Give me a technology check.
Sure, Jan. Let me see what I can do. I'm pretty. I just like to remind everyone I'm pretty.
You've got a drone. It can help.
I got a 20.
Honestly, that's not bad.
These do appear to be functioning consoles. One thing that gives you some indication that they might actually be doing something of consequence, you do see there is a feed where the achievements that the other players are earning in their games are being fed. And they do appear to be monitoring what's happening in the games and reacting to that in real time, but they don't seem to either have the instruction to pay attention to you guys here in the bridge, or maybe even the capability of observing you and what's happening outside of the bridge.
Is there any other information that could be gleaned from the combination Toon and Caretaker with some application of Preserver knowledge?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a Preserver check.
Because I thought is if we can access the controls, maybe we can actually just seize control of the stone from within the stone.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I was picking up what you were putting down.
24 on Preserver knowledge.
Using your Preserver knowledge, you know that this physical manifestation of Toon and Caretaker sort of fusing together and wrestling back and forth over control of what's going on is more of a visualization of something that's happening on a coding level. Like they're programming within the wider preserver net is what's actually grappling. You don't think you don't think if you interfered with the caretaker and the Toon avatar here, it would have an impact on what's going on in the wider sort of preserver sphere that they exist in. At least not physically manipulating them. You might be able to distract them to give one an upper hand in the situation, but this is basically an aggressive 90s movie counter hacker thing going on.
Okay. Back hacking the mainframe, I get it.
Mhm.
Yeah, whoever has enough hands on the keyboard is winning.
Okay, and then yeah, Alara will sort of communicate all of that information to the team. So maybe not a direct physical attack, but yes, I'm sure we can do something from here.
Yeah. Aelin, will you give me a perception check?
Sure. Do you need any bonuses from my enhanced hearing and or
Yes, actually, your enhanced hearing would give you, I'll say a +2 circumstance bonus. There's a lot going on.
okay,
in your-
we'll add 2 to this roll then. 26.
With the 26, as you are listening in, you do hear the sponsors that have been showing up here and there. More often than anyone else, you hear Deuce's voice, sort of working through talking to multiple parties of adventurers at once, and having a bigger presence than the other sponsors.
We're
Hmm.
not Deuce's only party of adventurers.
That's right. He's been
Deuce, you're cheating on us?
he's been moonlighting on us.
Traitor point.
Boo.
Yeah, damn it.
Oh,
Mhm.
shame.
I've given up my ranks of super speed, so now I'm back to being too slow on the.
Too slow on the draw. I will give Deuce another traitor point,
I
but not for why you think.
Oh.
Cheater point.
think that he should get a second traitor point because of that.
Let's see
Is
here.
that so? I see how it is.
Is there like a headset or anything anywhere, Alex?
There's one similar to the producer headset Gatorman was wearing on Far Side to Side.
So Aelin will take that off the wall. She'll hold one ear cup to her to the side of her head where her ears are. So they're in her hair. And pull the boom mic down and say, we see you here poking into everyone else's story.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Wait, which one of you? It's you. Never mind, it's all of you. It's the same thing. You do it all the time. It doesn't matter what character you're playing, but you don't know that. Anyway, good to hear from you. How you doing? Where you at? I don't see you on my monitors.
Oh, I wouldn't think you would, since you're not paying attention where you need to be.
Oh,
This has been your doing all along, hasn't it?
no. I say that while nodding my head up and down very quickly. I'm kidding, of course. No, it's fine. So you guys did it. No, you didn't win, but it's all right. You should probably play along a little bit. The high score is important. Kidding, it's like a whole big test. I think you can do it. You guys are my favorites, I promise. Not the other yous or the other yous, but you can get there. I mean, you're trying to win me. I'm your favorite little gem, right? Your little crystal ball.
Hmm.
You haven't figured that part out yet, have you?
No, we think we had that figured when we got here, finally.
Did you?
Yeah,
That's why you're the smart one.
well, that's yeah, that's us.
So
Yeah,
I'm
Deuce,
going-
if you want to appear in your control room, you are more than welcome to.
2 secs. Hold on. Elevator will open behind you and I'll walk out. Hey.
Oh, I can't say no to the hug.
That's what it is. Yes. I'm just going to take away that little traitor point there, Laura, but they're going to give you like 3 more for this, but it's okay. Big ol' hugs. There you go.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Trust me, it's great and it's terrible. I'm just so sorry for what Alex is going to do to you later. You don't even know who that is. But
Yeah,
trust
who?
me, it'll be great. Exactly.
Are you evil?
Mm, it depends. Like evil is a whole big metaphysical thing. Where like, are you evil? No, yes. Evil's written
Oh.
by the victors and the losers. I'm gonna
I'm
win.
suddenly getting Palpatine vibes off of Deuce. This is not good.
Suddenly, it's been there for a while. That's all right. So
I'm getting-
welcome to me. Glad you made it. But quite frankly, I thought it'd be fun to see how many different ones of views I could make do different things and see who was the most important and the most applicable and who rolled the best. And strangely enough, you pulled it out because I thought Alex was pulling this out of his butt. Again, you don't know who that is, but it's fine. You did great. It got dicey at the end. It's fine.
Dumb Tish.
I know I'm punny. But anyway, I thought a little more could be fun, so let's not end it just yet, right? Because they're not even here, so you can't really fix them. And I know you're going to try and pull some fancy programming stuff, but Bowman's not here to cheat, and Chimera doesn't know it yet, so we're okay. So how about I send you back? Yeah?
What?
How about no?
Mhm.
We spent an awful lot to get here, and it would be rather wouldn't be against the rules of your own game to send us back after we did so much to get here.
You didn't spend as much as you think. Like, if you look at that screen, that's the one where 2 of you died. That was rough. Like, you were crying. It was crazy. One over there's where Chimera died. That was a whole different one. But the rules of the game are different. It's not winning the game, it's having fun along the way. And playing the game is what's fun. It's not winning the game. Because when the game's over, everybody goes home. And I
Deuce,
don't
I'm
want
gonna
to
send you a line real quick.
let you go. So I'm going to stall for time here. And you still don't know what that means either, but trust me, it'll make sense someday. Just for me to throw out the those are Toon's rules. Welcome to Deuce's rules. So you ready to keep playing?
It will get us out of here and
I guess.
to the end of the game.
Perfect. Yep. So tell you what, I'll make it Scout's honor. And I like it fair, but I like a little bit of stakes, so we'll do it right. You win this one, you win. Like the big W, not the little W. You win the whole shebang, everybody's great. How about that? One last game. A little gambling. A little bit of fun.
In the interest of gambling, on the off chance if we lose, what happens then?
Then we keep playing. I mean, you don't keep playing, you guys will be gone, but that's the funny thing. I love you guys. Like, you don't realize it, but I love you. But you're little bits of paper in the world, and sometimes little bits of paper get thrown away, and then you make another one. We're going to see if you keep looking at the same wrinkled piece of paper or you're in the trash and we find someone else to play with. It makes sense in the whole metaphysical thing. Don't worry about it. Trust me. And you thought this little guy in the muff gearless head was the traitor all along. No, he's so fine. He's just a little guy.
Great. You've made me feel so much better.
Sweeten the pot for us then. One truth. No riddles, no rhymes, no wordplay. One truth for us to use in the fight, in the game to come.
If I was mean, I would make you roll something like an insight roll, an assessment, because it's kind of funny. But you're fishing for advantages, and that's what you do. And that's what I like about you. I'm kidding. It's fine. It's great.
Just
A
message Deuce up to you.
The truth I'll give you. You, like any game, there's stakes and all that. But while it's going to be the end and the big last thing and the big hoorah and the fireworks and all that, it's never about the fight. And sometimes the best fight is the one you don't actually fight. So put your dukes up, don't put your dukes up, find a different way around it. That's what you do. But no fun, no flattery, no funny, no wordplay. maybe you don't have to lift a finger literally to win this. There's your deal. Thanks for agreeing. You signed on the dotted line. I mean, I got the verbal commit. It's fine. You're great. I hope you win this. It's gonna be awesome because it's me you're fighting for, and it makes my heart a flutter. So good luck. Knock on the wall, and the elevator will pop back up. Last round. Let's do it.
Okay.
A little worried about who died in that other timeline, but
Now,
not
I've
did
something
got
to
the
two of
highlight.
you? Did he mean two of the aliens or two of us?
Imagine every possible reality happening across every monitor in this place. So the answer to your question, it's yes. Oh, it's unequivocally yes.
If you want to feel special, you're the only guys that made it this far or to this particular point, at least presently. Maybe you won the race like you're the first ones here. That's cool. So, bonus points for that.
Oh.
It's like you're the A team. You just don't have the little black van unless you make Chimera turn into one and spray paint in black with a little red line.
all right
Okay.
then.
Lynn knows. He thinks it's hilarious. You guys will figure it out when you're older. It's okay.
Back into the elevator then.
Good luck. I hope you don't die.
Thanks.
Hope so too.
Have fun storming the castle.
That was probably the weirdest thing that's happened since we've been here, right?
It's like there was some sort of wall,
That is
and
a
we were
fairly
seeing the other side of it.
Objective statement. That is correct.
Thank you, Chimera.
Like the
Fucking
weirdest thing
spacers.
that's happened since when we went to Steve Kenson's house to get another source book after we destroyed the first one.
I thought dude was messed up. That dude was off his rocker.
Weird of you to say that, Gila. Thought you loved everyone.
I mean, he needs help.
Oddly, we kind of know where that's coming from. Except there's only 3 sets of thoughts for us, and the infinite realities that exist in something that can warp reality. Personification of the Axiom Stone is odd, but makes a sort of sense.
Hadn't thought of it that way.
Well, we have our truth. Let's go see where that takes us.
Press the down button on the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
When you do that, the doors close and everything is pulled into a singularity. And you disappear with a satisfying pop that will be seen across the solar system. I guess satisfying is objective. I thought it was satisfying.
You mean subjective?
As you find yourselves adrift in the void, Ursa, give me a perception check.
A perception?
Yes, please.
19.
We've appeared in Ravenloft. Oh shit.
Shut up, Kevin.
That was the test, Andy.
Well, welcome to the idiot box. I mean,
Let's go again. Let's go again.
Oh, I think Kevin would have a seizure.
Yes.
Ursa, you smell toast.
you're having a stroke.
Ursa will look at Alara. Do you smell that?
I'm trying very hard not to.
When Ursa points it out, you do also smell toast.
Do you think that's toasty?
Better not
Or do you
be.
think we're going to like a toaster world?
You know, I
What if it's
prefer
raw?
Who's Raw? I don't know who that is. We keep smashing into this wall.
It's a very cramped elevator.
I would prefer a giant piece of toast.
Like a sentient one?
Sure.
You think that Deuce Guy is sending us to an eating contest?
Well, if it is an eating contest of toast, there better be like loads of butter because I can't just eat plain pieces of bread. That sounds disgusting.
Right? Like when it's really dry, it's hard to eat. That's why they dunk all like the hot dog buns in water.
Oh no.
That would be the best eating
What?
contest ever if it was just just toast, just naked.
I just threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Michaela, hopefully we're not doing that.
That sounds awful. I'm going to hope it's Toasty. He is my sponsor, and we already talked to our other sponsor, I suppose.
No, Doc Void redeemed a hydrate again, but this time I have a drink.
An alcoholic drink. Yeah.
So the elevator door does open, and you find yourselves in what looks remarkably like Ursa and Alara's apartment on Starhaven.
Oh no.
The TV is on. It is playing some kind of rectangle. Just a bigger rectangle than the sound rectangles. And sitting up on the countertop is Toasty. There is a saucer in front of him where he is currently buttering toast. And the little emoji display on his face lights up with a smiley face when it sees Ursa.
Toasty! Hello!
Hello. It's very good to see you again, Ursa.
And you. What are we
I'm
doing
sorry
here?
for the... Oh, I was preparing your rest and relaxation.
Do we get rest and relaxation?
For a time. I can keep you concealed from the Axiom Stone for just a moment. Enough time for you to rest and recuperate and send any messages you need to loved ones.
Oh.
You know what's coming.
Yes. The Axiom Stone is the most dangerous of my compatriots. And the most exacting.
Think
I don't
we're
know
going
exactly
to die?
what... It's possible. Probable, even, I would say.
Awesome.
But it would be easier for you if you had access to all of your faculties.
What do you mean?
And Toasty's face sort of looks between you and Alara. I mean, I have a weapon in my possession that could be of use to you in this upcoming test.
Are you talking about the stone?
Yes.
She'll look at Alara.
Alara is just has her eyes on Toasty. And what do you plan to do with the stone?
Considering lending it to one of you.
Why? I don't think we should take it, Alara.
Toasty sort of hobbles over to the windowsill, looking out from the the kitchen counter that he's on, and you see steam vent out of his back, like he's giving out a heavy sigh. This is not in my nature, but I have grown quite fond of the two of you and your family in the time that you have wielded my stone.
How
to
do I know
see-
this isn't some sort of trap?
You don't. But if it helps, you're under no obligation to accept my help. I won't try to convince you. I won't endanger you any more than you're already endangered if you choose to refuse my offer. And I will still give you rest and relaxation here.
And what of the sickness the stone causes?
Fortunately, there's not to be done for that. That is a side effect of mortal beings using these decidedly not mortal implements.
Lara,
Yes.
you can read minds, right?
Sure can. Why?
Will you read my mind?
If you're inviting me, and she will lock
Mhm.
eyes with Girla.
Gerla will close his eyes and focus and let you feel the memory of what Lady Lunar felt. This emptiness, like your whole body being hollowed out, nothing, and what little is left of you is clinging on, is draining away like sand through an hourglass. Just all consuming, gradual fading away of you. And we'll take a little bit of a breath, get kind of step back from that link and look at you and go, that's what happened. That's what the queen felt. And she, after she's used the stone.
It was
It's
just
really dangerous.
Alara just lets out this slow and shaky exhale. Toasty, is there any way to take the Axiom Stone away from Toon and the Caretaker without the power of the Moonstone? Is it truly our only option? You seem wiser than all of us, so...
You're just trying to butter me up, huh?
You know, I
Pass.
I prefer the jam, actually.
It is possible to defeat the Axiom Stone and pass its test without my help. But it will be incredibly difficult and may call for a sacrifice in a different manner.
So, either one of us sacrifices themselves to take on the power of the stone, or someone else makes a sacrifice to take on the power of the Axiom Stone.
And to be clear, the withering wouldn't be an issue for you for many years to come.
But how hard would it be to give up the stone after we used it?
That is not something that I know. And Toasty gives a very pointed look at Alara.
Well, that seems direct. I'm
not sure if you're the one I should give the stone to either, but I am impressed by what I've seen. You have grown quite a bit since last we met.
I try. I've been well motivated. And I don't like the person I became in pursuit of that stone. I don't like the cost it will take to take possession of it. But, on the other hand, if I don't, someone else here may die. If I have the Moonstone, we can at least be certain who it would be.
No. I'm not. No. I'll take it.
No, sister, there's more important things that you need to do.
You've come so far with yourself, with Ogris. I'm not going to let your growth be for nothing.
Uh, might we point out something?
Of course.
Thanks. What if you shared it? We share a body, we share memories. You two share similar but different ends of a telepathic spectrum. If you share the burden of the stone between the two of you, well, that's not a bad idea, sister.
Would we both need to be touching the stone, Toasty?
You would just have to have it in your possession. And not to try to bring any positivity to the tragedy that was the death of your family, the stone was already separated into halves. I would be able to have it once again for a good cause.
We could share the burden, sister.
That's I I mean, that's asking
would-
you to make another sacrifice
It's what
for
I
my
want,
sake.
Alara.
It's
Do not deny me what I want again.
That's what I've been trying to make up for this whole time.
Well, this
And
is
now
your
you're-
way.
But what if you die?
Then,
And then where will Farsight be?
if I die knowing that you've grown enough to take over Farsight and everything will be fine.
That's flattering, of course, but that's, I mean,
Make me a promise, Alara. If I die, you will not let rage or power consume you. And you will be the best queen to our people that we have ever seen. You will not become our aunt. You will do even better than our mother and our grandmother. You will exceed any queen you've ever seen. In my honor. If I die, of course.
if. Honestly, sister, I was prepared to give up my ambitions for the throne entirely. I abandoned you. I abandoned all of us to take the throne back. I made you give up Eric for my ambitions. I dragged you across the universe for all of this, and
I forgive you.
I don't deserve forgiveness just like that. That's it. That's all.
I give it. We don't have time.
Okay,
Let us
yes,
share.
Sure.
Don't mind
Please,
me.
sister.
Keep going. What is wrong with me? Go ahead. It's fine, sister. Keep going.
Sorry, Toasty. I know you're.
I'm a goddamn toaster.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic.
So it's
Just
fully
as the-
lumped.
Sisters of Farside City. The axiom, or the
God.
mind stone, the moonstone. Go, talk.
Okay,
Oh.
so Alara will sort of step towards Ursa, take her hands, and just say, I still feel I have a great deal to make up for. I know the kind of person I was, what I put you through. I know I'm so hard to handle because I'm selfish and I'm sad, and it nearly cost me the best sister that anyone in this universe has ever had. And do you truly believe that I could be the Queen of Farsight, as you're describing. Do you truly, can you truly forgive me for everything that I've done?
I have always believed that you could be a far superior queen than you ever thought you could.
It's rather hard to do because I thought I'd be pretty great up until looking at how it goes. So
I'm sorry.
if it's what you want, and this is what you truly believe,
Yes.
then we will share this burden together.
Toasty? Split it.
Toasty's arm shoots up the side of his head, and the moonstone comes out in 2 half fragments. Already pre-chained as amulets for the 2 of you. Previously, when you've seen it in this state, the shattered, sort of separated version of the stone was sort of a crackling, angry mass of psychic energy. But in this state, it's almost, there's peace to it. There is balance to the energy coming off of it. And now both of you have, the moonstone's sort of heart-shaped anyway, so you both have almost like a best friends forever necklace with 2 separate half hearts.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
There's not a dry eye in the house from everybody talking, except for Chimera, who's going, I don't understand these far-sighted emotions that are happening in front of me right now.
Why
I
is
wouldn't say
everyone
that.
leaking?
These emotions are irrelevant and distracting.
Chimera's like, we don't have fucking time.
I set my scanners for betrayal and wait.
That part of the episode already happened.
Oh, did it?
It was
Did
me,
it really?
Dio, the whole time.
It was Deuce the whole time. So Toasty will say, well, now that that's sorted, toast anyone?
I don't want to fill up before the eating contest.
Oh God, I hope we're not having an eating contest.
It would be one way to not lift a finger.
Oh.
Eating
Here's a-
contest
I
with no
think-
hands.
Yeah, like the little pies. You go, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's a pie eating contest. Everybody's getting blueberries in the nose for the finale.
Oh my god.
We're actually going to do it in real life. No dice rolls needed. I'm going to put a pie in front of everybody's computer.
Oh, wonderful. Just end with a maple pie eating contest. It all comes full circle.
Not the damn Maple. We're all from the wrong universe. All right. Well, Toasty will give you guys space to make any final preparations that you need to send any messages to loved ones outside of this space. He will let you know essentially that you have about 12 hours of in-universe time before he has to relinquish you to the Axiom Stone. Toasty will say that he is not 100% sure what game the Axiom Stone is going to make you play, but it will be something that calls for both sacrifice and teamwork, and balance. Despite the chaotic outward appearance of the Axiom Stone, its main interest in the universe is providing some semblance of order. Toasty will let you know that the Axiom Stone essentially views the multiverse all at once and decides what is true in its home universe, which is Earth Prime. It does a lot of curating and a lot of conditioning and a lot of selection. So its game is probably going to have an element of that. Toasty will tell you that the other Preserver Stones there is a lot of leeway that they've been given in their programming when deciding who is a worthy or an unworthy wielder of the stone. So a lot of the stones can be persuaded that they are the one, that you are the person who should be wielding it, given the right circumstances and the right evidence. Toasty will also say recently that the Starstone and the Nightstone found new wielders, both of them on Earth at the moment. And yeah, I think that's probably all Toasty has to unload.
Aelin will impart the truth that she was able to get out of the Axiom Stone to Toasty and see what that gleans from him. One moment, GM loading.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Toasty's got to think about it. Set the dial up bigger on Toasty, and I'll come back to you.
Gotta make that toast a little more well done. Click, click, there. Set it to bagel.
Ursa's gonna send a message to Eric if she can, because I don't think that she has said anything to Eric this entire season.
Poor Eric.
So
He will be able to receive a message. He will not be able to respond.
that's fine.
to
She's
that
just gonna
message.
say that she's okay and that she loves him and blah 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 blah, and hopefully she doesn't die and blah 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 blah. All that.
All right, Eric.
New
Hello,
phone. Who
darling.
dis?
I've missed you. It's been a long time.
Oh man, folks, here's Conway Twitty.
New phone. Who dis?
I mean, I guess Alara is probably going to connect to Auguras and Astaria. Let them know what's happening. Og gets a much more, let's say, personal message.
Uh-oh. New Mind Palace, who dis?
My pals after dark.
Yeah, actually. Depending on what she's able to send. Just like, Toasty, I hope you're not listening to any of these.
You hear the little pop-up sound.
Oh no. Toasty has an inbuilt marker for arousal.
Ew! It didn't need to be explicitly said.
You're welcome.
Jeez. What the hell?
Captain Flynn, what's that emoji on Toasty? It looks like a purple banana.
Since he hangs out with people from the moon, it's a courgette. No, aubergine. No, it's an aubergine. A courgette's a cucumber. Desmond will correct me in chat if I'm wrong. Aelin, what Toasty will say, now that I've had a second to think about it, about your question of what does the Axiom Stones hint? What could it mean, or what information can it provide? Toasty will offer that so many of the contenders for the stone are locked in a struggle and they're grasping for it continuously, refusing to give any ground and taking whatever they can. It's likely that whatever game the Axiom Stone has planned to prove its worthiness is going to rely on some element of patience, or perhaps something like slow and steady wins the race, rather than being the first or being the flashiest person in the competition.
Okay.
Oh, I felt personally attacked.
When I'm going to mark down that you'll have a complication with too flashy at the start of the next session.
Too damn sexy.
Too damn sexy.
Oh yes, such complication. So inconvenient.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Isn't it
Talking
just
about my complication?
But that's why he's the captain, because he manages to endure.
Oh my.
Hey, it's a role playing game. Let me let me dream a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
See, Desmond had my back. Aubergines or eggplants, courgettes or zucchinis. Because, as we all know, Desmond is from the moon, because the moon is British.
Yeah, okay.
Tracks.
That's why everyone talks like that.
Yes.
Even from the people from Mumabama.
Well, we don't talk about them.
Yeah, there's 2 places on the moon. Farside and Moonabama.
That's our missed opportunity this season. We never went to Moonabama. That's where the game takes place. That's where the finale will take place, is at Moonabama.
Oh no.
The moon swamps of Moonabama.
Moon car.
Right. We got moon gators on this here moon.
We've never done a moonshine joke. I just realized.
We never did a moonshine joke.
Oh my god.
All this time.
Yeah, it was right there. It was right there.
We still have a couple episodes. We'll make it work. Gearla, is there anything that you're looking to do or communicate while you're waiting?
Really doesn't have anyone to send word to, so he's going to get 2 pieces of toast and walk over to Chimera, assuming the same since he doesn't seem to talk to anybody, and offer him some toast and go, here you go.
Thank you, but I require no sustenance.
Yeah, but it's like the mouthfeel. It makes you feel good to eat it. And like getting ready before battle. Rah. Right?
Perhaps.
Then here, have some toast with me.
So, while Chimera has no need for it, recognizing the psychological value to his comrades of partaking of toast, he will.
What a goddamn sentence.
The social.
I mean, I had
concept.
to top the, plenty of space without orifices, from last time. So,
Battle toast, says Devious Hearts. It's everybody knows toast is the thing that you eat before you go into battle.
So, I will share some toast with Chimera and listen quietly to everyone else calling the people they know.
Perfect. Flynn, anything that you need to cover while we're here?
I should probably reach out to the Hat Rack. Assuming he's available. But we're not actually going to hold it. We have to leave messages, don't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
Toasty can get the message to him, but he won't be able to respond.
Okay. Well, I'll record a message to Hat Rock among others. There's probably about half a dozen he has to leave, just in case.
Excellent. Everything's going to be okay. I don't even know what we're worried about. Aelin, anything pressing that you want to do?
Nope. Well, yes, actually, she will have Toasty. She will pull him aside and she will leave a message for every member of the team, only to be delivered if she doesn't make it through this. Because this is her family.
Oh, man. Now I have to kill you, Andy.
Devious or
Sucks,
Deems
dude.
hydrate.
for the GM.
Oh, we got another hydrate from Devious.
Wash down that tough pill to swallow.
Rinse out all that toast.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
what
Do we
she's
get
going to do. No, there's no.
We have to get a
there's-
sample of what those messages are.
Nope. Mm-mm.
It's fine.
That's your homework assignment, everyone. To write down
What?
your what message you left, just in case.
Well, then Toasty will relay those messages, and you guys will be able to spend a night together in Ursa Noara's old apartment.
Aelin will make sure to tell the group about what Toasty thinks the truth we got from the Axiom Stone means for the upcoming game, so that everyone is prepared to be think first, act second. When she says that, she will look pointedly at Captain Flynn.
Fine.
We know it's against your better nature, but this
Me-
seems
Captain
important.
Flynn always tells me he always finishes first, but he comes last, so he should be fine, right?
Aelin will look at Girla, look back at Captain Flynn with a raised eyebrow, and then just 3 peals of laughter from slightly different vocal ranges. escape her.
There was too much alcohol that night. That's all I have to say.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's words that don't belong in the same sentence. Too much alcohol.
This message brought to you by Kevin, not Chimera.
Not Chimera.
Curses, the fourth wall shattered again. Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. I got nothing else.
Awesome.
So we recuperate, we rest, we party, and then we kick some ass. Patiently.
Potentially without having to lift a finger.
It's a 3-legged race.
Which I guess both you and I could do.
Oh yes, because we don't have to. We just use
No need to move.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But first, party. I'm sure the twins have some sort of secret stash of. I don't know what they have on. I was trying to figure out a thing, but I don't know what they have on Starhaven. But
Spice.
What do they
No.
have, Captain Flynn?
Death sticks.
Moonshine.
Wow.
oh my god.
Well played. I approve this message.
Well, it is a not necessarily restful evening, but it is a joyous one at the very least. Alara, as the night comes to a close, you do feel a knock on your psychic door.
She will
The knock on the psychic door.
excuse herself, find somewhere private, where she can sit and meditate and respond.
You sit and meditate. In your mind palace, your aunt will appear.
Ooh. So yeah, if it's from the connection that she left, I guess it's represented by this. Was it a gazebo before?
I think it was a gazebo. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Many gazebo jokes were made.
Well, now it's upgraded to a pergola. In any case, it's still like this separate
Oh.
structure outside.
Alara's bougie, huh?
Yeah, and especially after this particular night and everything that's happened and this reconnection with her sister, certainly the facade of the palace within her mind is like almost pristine.
And yeah, the she'll appear in the pagoda, and she looks pretty worse for wear. Large chunks of her long silver hair have fallen out at this point. She looks very emaciated. She's usually very thin to start with, but her cheekbones are sort of sharp and jagged, poking out of her face, and her eyes are sunken back in. And she'll say, "Niece, I see you've recovered what belongs to me."
I've recovered what belongs to Farside.
I am Farside.
Well, I disagree. You certainly took it, twisted it into something it wasn't. But that will be fixed. Are you... And she will gesture to, like, I guess, like the chair or like at a small table or something.
She will ease herself down. Takes a lot of effort on her part. I've come to make one last appeal to your humanity. Or whatever Farsiders, your lunarity.
And what exactly is it you want?
I want to live. More than anything, that's what I want. But I can only do that if you give me the stone. I don't want to rule. I don't want any more trouble. I can't die like this.
That's a rather tall order, and a rather interesting reasoning. I'm sure the rest of our family didn't want to die how they did either.
No.
They
didn't.
May I ask you something? Something that I've wondered for quite some time. And I never asked because in some ways it didn't matter. But I never asked why. I mean, Ursa just thinks you're pure evil, and, maybe she's right. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's just that simple, but...
You know
why?
better than that.
I
There's
mean,
no such thing as pure evil.
I'd like to
That's
think
a
not.
fairy tale that your sister believes because she's naive.
She's straightforward and she's direct. That's what she is. But I had to wonder, because what is it that makes a person turn against their family in such a way to abandon the ones that love them just for their own power, for their own self-service? What was the reason?
So that Farside could live.
And you
Your
thought
mother put our most powerful weapon up on the shelf and never used it. And I found out that the end was coming. It's still coming.
what sort of
I-
end?
The black hole that's going to consume the universe. And the rise of superpowered beings on our closest celestial neighbor, including those who are interested in taking Farside. Our city was weak, and it needed a strong defender. My goal was for you to continue that. That's why I put you through everything I put you through.
Well, those were some rather instructive lessons in that case. But I I wish you had simply told me, you know? Back then, we were. I mean, I thought we were close back then, before everything happened. If you had talked to me, maybe we could have. But that's all in the past, I suppose. Aunt Celine, do you want to know something I've learned over the last year or so? Because really, I may have been in your position. I would have thought, you know, if I'd known what you knew, if I'd seen this end coming, I would have. Maybe I would have taken the stone for myself and believed that Farsight's fate could only be in my hands, that I had to be the one to save it by myself, because no one else would be strong enough. But you know what I found out from everything that we've been through, from my sister, my new crew, this family, from a small and irritating home appliance, and this tall, furry man that I hope one day you do have the pleasure of meeting. I learned that you don't have to do it by yourself. I cannot give you the stone because the stone was split between myself and Ursa, and even if I wanted to give it to you, I can't imagine she would. And as for what's coming to Farside, I know there are other stones out there, and I know there are superpowered beings on Earth, but you know what? Many of them, I have also found, they're quite friendly. That Daedalus fellow, you know, he's up and down, but he's good at karaoke, and he went out of his way to save all of these stranded aliens on Earth to build a new home for them. That means something. This group, that Freedom League that came from Earth, they just deflected a damn laser beam that was about to blow up the entirety of our moon. Took them all of 12 seconds to do that. We couldn't have done it. The point I'm trying to get across, Aunt Celine, is I am sorry for what is happening to you. And in this moment, I just wish you knew what I had to learn.
Well, that's that then. I hope that you will be a good queen. And not just a good queen.
I will be, because I will have my family with me.
I have no right to ask it, but can you stay with me until the end? It won't be long, though.
Within this mind, this mental constructed space, sitting outdoors in this pagoda, Alara will just summon sort of this mental construct of just like a steaming teapot, 2 cups, and she will pour out a couple, just 2 cups of whatever her aunt's favorite tea may be, and she will simply hand one to her and say,
Moonlong tea.
she will pour out 2 cups of Moonlong tea. And she will hand one over and just say, we do have quite a bit of time to make up for, I imagine. I'll stay as long as you need.
After about an hour or so of quiet reminiscence, she will push the teacup away from her, and she collapses on the table and passes. Her psychic energy intermingling with the Mind Palace as the effervescence of her soul dissipates into the cosmos.
And I kind of imagined with that this extra addition that has been put into the Mind Palace, one that doesn't exist in the physical space of the actual Farside Palace. But I think in that moment, as Celine fades away, it just becomes a bit more solid, a bit more sturdy, a bit more constructed, as opposed to sort of this thing that may have been added on, maybe a bit wispy, especially towards the edge of this mental construct. There's a certain sort of solidity to it.
Awesome. And I think on that somber note, I think it's a little early, but I think that's where we'll call this session before we start the next game.
Wait, we're not going to end in the middle of a fight? What?
This time. I'm back, baby.
And then we get jumped by some crater apes.
Oh, no, not the crater apes.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I know it would have been rough if Ursa was there. I don't know if Ursa would have wanted to be there.
I'm really glad Ursa wasn't.
Yeah. Not making you put up with that.
Yeah,
Well, I
that
wanna
would
thank
not
my
have went
players
as
for having-
sentimentally as it did.
To help out poor Alex, I want to thank my players for being here tonight and having a great time. It's taken a lot out of him, the little guy.
There's some trauma. Have some.
Yeah.
Supposed to be my holiday, goddammit.
Well, the
no,
kids
it's
have
great.
ruined it again. Look at that.
It's orange drop cookies all over again.
For those not in the
yeah.
know, go watch some of our Titan City serials.
God. What a conspiracy that was.
That's right. And look for our upcoming 12-part one-shot for Titan City serials.
Those are fun.
So, otherwise, news around the network. Tomorrow morning, we'll have a new episode of the Titan City serials. We are coming up on the penultimate episode of Monster Camp, as our heroes are hopefully going to figure out if Drivo is okay and heading off to figure out what's going on with this slasher killer at camp. Doc Void sent me a wonderful message on Discord the other day. Basically just saying, no, don't, you killed Melvin, you bastard.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Untold Stories Project. This how we roll.
Yeah, and he was doing some theorizing, and he was getting pretty close to the truth of what's going on. So I'm glad that there are enough clues for people to figure things out, because that's a good mystery. I'm gonna send a strongly worded letter to Kevin Williamson. Tomorrow night we are off of Birds of a Feather. We do not have Birds of a Feather because I will be GMing over on Don't Kill My Character the next episode of Pick a Poppy, which is another Titan City game, featuring one little fairy who wants to destroy the entire universe and the various variants of her throughout the multiverse. Tomorrow night, we're going to be going to Candyland to help Hallmark Poppy with a baking competition and finding love in a small town. I'm sure it'll be fun and wonderful and light and fluffy, and nobody's going to get traumatized. Monday, I'll be back with Office Hours. Tuesday, we'll be back with Lancer. Is that right, Calvin?
First.
And then next Wednesday, we'll be here with more Guardians of Haven. We are closing in the finale of this season as well. If you can't tell from all the climactic things that have been happening the last couple episodes. I want to thank our sponsor, Norse Foundry. If you are interested in purchasing some of the best metallic dice in the world, they do get those. And you can use our code USP Norse to get 10% off and free shipping. And I want to thank our Patreon supporters. That is the best place to support us. It's where you get early access to the podcast when I have it edited in advance and I'm not doing it after the stream. Advanced chapters of my novel that's coming out, some M&M goodies every now and then. I'll probably also be sharing the outline for the Titan City Gazetteer over there once I have a better idea of what I want to put in there. I finally started sitting down and thinking about what those 16 pages might be today. And yeah, lots of things. And you can participate in our Heroes Incorporated Patreon game that meets every couple of weeks, once a month, once or twice a month. It just depends on schedules. Yeah, I want to pass it around to my players so they could say goodbye and plug anything they want to plug, and then we'll get out of here. I'll start with Andy.
Everyone, thank you for joining us tonight, however you did, or, if you're watching this afterwards, we enjoy any way that you were willing to take a chance on a small little superhero gaming stream such as us. As for things to plug, Alex and I are at Buckeye Game Fest next Saturday, Columbus, Ohio. Saturday, it's
Friday.
Friday. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The role-playing games are offered. I still have 9 seats available in my 2 games, so there's a very good chance if you show up, you could get a seat in one of my games. I'm not sure how many Alex has, but I think it's less than me.
I
Unfortunately.
have 2 left for Guardians and 4 for Justice League. So
Yeah, so plenty of.
But I'm
plenty of
also
s-
signed up to play in Andy's Rogue Squadron game. So if you want to play Rogue Squadron with me and Andy.
Yep, that'll be happening
Any
Saturday
co-pilots?
night at 6:00. Well, not co-pilots, but you'd be pilots of your own.
Squad mates. Yeah.
There you go.
Go squad.
We might not be an X-Wing, so I might be in a Y-Wing.
Would it really be Rogue Squadron if they were Y-Wings?
No, it would be Gold Squadron.
That's right.
But nobody will ever run a Gold Squadron game for me because I'm the only Y-Wing fan in the world.
No, you're not.
Oh, that's good.
Well,
Jonesy
there
and
aren't
I could
many
have
of you,
Gold
but I know a
Squadron.
couple.
So yeah, so Alex and I have that coming up next weekend, and then, well, I believe within the next month and a half or so, Origins events will go live, and for at least for review, and then registration will probably happen towards the end of April because this year will not slow down at all, and we're already at the beginning of March, and June does not feel as far away as it did just a week ago. So, Origins and Buckeye Game Fest coming up for USP and Matinee Adventures games. So have that on your radar if you're going to be in Columbus anytime soon. And Kat, pass it to you.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. We had a very busy chat today and it was lovely, and I love reading all of your messages and your jokes and all your fun stuff. So definitely, if you get the chance, pop in the chat sometime. I don't really have anything to say besides thank you for watching. I love playing Ursa and I love playing Calvin's twin, and so getting to role play some pretty serious schmerious stuff today was fun for me. Next week sounds like it's going to be pretty serious, though. Getting down to business. So we'll see how that goes. And with that, I guess I will pass it to Calvin.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I love being here. I love playing with all of you. I get to do the silly stuff and the serious stuff, and I love everyone in chat. I see y'all, even if I'm just lurking there. I see y'all. Yeah. A lot of emotional stuff finally got happened for Alara, and yeah, I'm just grateful to have this group of people to play with. But as well, if you're checking out US Play as well on USP next Tuesday, as was mentioned, Lancer is continuing. The players killed off the big bad, and fortunately, that's all good. There's not gonna be any consequences. There's no consequence for taking out the biggest bad in the space system. Nature loves a vacuum. And if you are on YouTube, please check out the Win with Dice channel, which is off this week, so I don't have anything to promote this week. And with that, I'm gonna pass it over to Jonesy.
Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. It was an awesome episode, and lots of cool shenanigans went down. So so much family drama. So much family drama.
I mean, but also Mortis's awesome ritual was also in this
Was so
episode. Can you
cool.
believe how much
That was so
crammed
cool.
in here?
Oh my gosh, just like the lore
I only
people
saw the
floating in
beginning of it.
space
Thanks,
is like
Brian.
spirits, and then Mortis comes along and they all get to go to the afterlife. Oh, it's so cool.
So it was a really awesome stream. As far as plugin stuff, the Mutants and Masterminds 4th edition crowdfunder has 15 hours left to go. We are currently at $2,970,000 or $297,000. So really close to that final stretch goal. So yeah, and if you're watching this after the fact, late backers. So with that, yeah, check it out. Because as Alex mentioned, the Titan City Gazetteer is one of the stretch goals that was unlocked as part of that awesomeness. So cool. And with that, I'll kick it over to the Deuce.
Hey, that's me. Howdy, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Those watching live, love having you here. Those watching after the fact, leave us a comment. Tell us what we did well, what we did poorly, or what you would do instead. Also, a little extra thank you to not just you guys out there, but also our fun little players here for putting up with me playing my third character of myself. Mwahaha. I like being the traitor. But it is 2026. You know, that means it's learning with Deuce. And today I decided since this ship is landing, I would go with a little memento. This day on March 4th is also the anniversary of the Hindenburg landing. So let's hope that ship goes down a little harder than this one does. And it comes out great. We'll see what happens next week. Who knows? And with that, just happy note, we'll go to the happiest person in the group, Kevin. See, look at that smile. It wins me over. It's like a child laughing. It's everything you want in life. Your heart melts.
Yeah. Okay, so thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody. These revolving door character nights make it difficult. I mean, yes, I'm soulless, but I'm not a robot. So when I get to be overdrive and all over the place, and then it's hard to dial it back down for Chimera, but that's okay. It's lots of fun playing with this group of people, playing these characters. Although there's been some that have been away for a while, so keep your eye on the stream. We got other shows coming later this year. Who knows what shenanigans we'll get up to? Hopefully, lots of good stuff. Con season is coming. Alex and Andy will be at the aforementioned Buckeye. I'll be at MeepaCon in April if you're on the seaboard. And of course, this big summer cons, Origins and Gen Con. Who knows who you'll see there? Hopefully, some of us. I'll kick it back over to Alex.
Yeah, well, I don't have anything else to say other than thank you for hanging out with us here tonight. There was so much in this episode, so I will probably go through and try to find some clips because there's a lot of really good stuff in here, and Kat and Calvin made me cry, which is great. Until the next time we see you, please make sure you take some time to play a game of your own. Until then, be good people. We'll see you soon. Good night.